We want to discuss in this panel a little bit more the subject innovation.
The day we stop innovating, we are going the wrong path, we're declining it. And you will see, we will see this, that will be a basic disaster because then people will fight for a smaller pie. And that's not a very good thing for any society. Innovation increases the pie. And that's how we living today compared to 100 years ago, 200 years ago.
As a startup company 14 years ago, we had no choice. Okay, we had to build things that our competitors will not want to build. We happen to be one of those fewer than handful of companies in the world. They have all the pieces of the technology that allow them to accelerate their R&D developments. So some of the revenue increase is because of that. Some of the revenue increase also because our customers are winning market share away from our competitions.
What we have done through the crisis is to also spell in a different way the word innovation. Innovation is not only bringing new technology to the market. Innovation is, in fact, really looking outside in. It is listening to the customer. We have announced, for instance, today, partnership with a software company. And in that case, innovation is combining hardware and software and moving extremely fast into offering complete solution to the customer.
You need the flexibility and you need the transparency in production. And that's what we, with our integrated solutions, will provide to our customers, that they have the transparency. Where's the material? Is it the right material? Can I produce it? And then produce with a line which meets the flexibility, meets the demand you really have. So I think going forward, this is much more important than just providing another new machine and another faster machine.
Until 2007, we were under Ford Motor Company, we were in the processes, and we had to follow the processes which did not allow us to do what we needed to do. Then when I asked to become independent, now we can basically do what we think is right and take the responsibility for failure or for doing right.
In the past, we've had annual meetings for sales organizations, annual meetings for plant managers. We've never really taken the time to create a path and recognize the scientists and the engineers that have made contributions and are needed to make contributions in the future. So we've created career paths for them. We've created innovation meetings. We've created an opportunity for people and engineers around the world to come together, share their best practices in an attempt to solve customers' problems and to give our customers a competitive advantage in their marketplace.
Innovation doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend a lot of R&D money and a lot of investments. You have to have the right and smart ideas to do things. I give you the one example from earlier, the squad lane. This is a transport through the machine with 4 lanes. This was not a lot of there was not a lot of investment necessary to do this, but the customer value and the customer benefit was huge.
What is extremely important, or the worst thing that could happen now, is at the time of crisis, people don't buy machine, and we would simply pick up any idea and say, let's innovate, and then suddenly we create artificial market. We know it's not going to materialize, so we need to be indeed extremely selective.
Actually, you can save 80 or 90% of the energy consumed on PCs and TVs simply just by changing the architecture of the products that you build.
The problem right now with the electric vehicle is the ability to be sure that you can get where you're going. The breakthrough on that side obviously has to be in the battery technology side.
For a car company like ours, famous for James Bond cars, for all these big sports cars suddenly coming with something which is not a sports car, but which is needed to go in the next century. We have, and this is where I do agree, we do see a paradigm change in how people use mobility.
Let us not forget that we're going to have 2 billion more people coming in the world economy from subsistence level to the economic strata. This is going to happen. That's an unstoppable trend. When you have 2 billion more people coming in, what will be the demand for electronics?
Thanks again, and by that we close this event. Thank you for coming.